People often say that any endeavor requiring effort will lead to success. But what if that endeavor is a wrong choice? Then perhaps all your efforts would be in vain. I used to think that finding the right people to do the right work was very difficult. But later I realized that letting go of those who are not suitable for you and stopping something that is going in the wrong direction is even harder. This is because people often mistakenly believe that just a little more effort will change everything. In reality, many times, whether we want to continue or not, the answer is already within us. We just don't dare to confront the truth. Allowing ourselves to be caught up in losses for too long will only cause you to lose precious things. No matter where you go, it will always be yesterday. Even if that mountain is greener, that stream clearer, or that breeze gentler, being too deeply attached will become a kind of bondage, not only binding your feet, but also constraining your future. Many people know they are suffering losses but still don't stop in time, intentionally letting everything lead to worse outcomes. Some know their business is increasingly losing money, yet keep pouring money into it, hoping that one day there will be a way out. But isn't that just leading oneself into a dead end? There are those who see their purchased stocks plummeting, thinking they might rebound, hesitating to sell, and ultimately losing all the money they worked hard to save over many years. Or some know that loving someone who doesn't love them back is tormenting, feeling crushed during the day but completely collapsing at night, yet they still pursue that unreciprocated love. Trying to follow something that is going in the wrong direction is like falling into a swamp. You will only sink deeper. The only way to escape is to jump out early. Only the right people doing the right work can give you strength. The wrong people and wrong tasks will only waste your time and wear you down. When faced with this depletion, the best way is to stop at the right moment. I admire those who can say, "Let go," and stop, without hesitation, not because they lack love, but because they understand that in a relationship predetermined to fail, the more stubbornly they cling to it, the harder life will hit them. I also greatly admire mature individuals who possess a precious discipline, knowing when to stop. This discipline is a form of wisdom because they know that the more they cling to losses, the more they will incur further losses, wasting their time, money, and effort. You see, only by stopping a wrong endeavor can you begin a right one. In the 1960s, Matsushita, an outstanding leader in Japan who built Panasonic, invested a huge amount of money in developing large-scale electronic computers. After some time, despite facing fierce opposition, he chose to stop this project because he realized that at that moment, the large-scale electronic computer market was nearly monopolized by IBM, a multinational computer technology corporation, along with Fujitsu and Hitachi, which were also vying for this lucrative market. Continuing to push into a field where he had little advantage would lead to even greater losses for the company. Thus, ultimately, under the decision to stop at the right moment, abandoning the development of electronic computers, and choosing to develop the company's traditional products allowed Matsushita to make Panasonic a well-known brand recognized by the public. Matsushita taught us not to regret the capital we have invested and become stubborn. When we know we are at risk of losing more, the best way to save ourselves is to stop at the right moment. Chen Ning-yang, a Chinese-American physicist, was passionate about experimental physics in his youth. However, his hands were weaker than others, leading to many explosions during his experiments. After some reflection, he candidly acknowledged his shortcomings, abandoned his stubborn pursuit of experimental physics, and shifted to theoretical research. This timely shift led him to win the Nobel Prize and achieve great success in his career. If you are diligently walking down the wrong path, no matter how much sweat and tears you invest, you cannot reclaim the deserved rewards. It will only erode your confidence and knock you down unexpectedly. Michael Bloomberg, a notable figure and politician, the seventh richest person in the US, once said, In science, if you find that your path is a dead end, that is indeed a significant contribution because everyone will know that they don't need to follow that path anymore. Life is the same. The most frightening thing is knowing you are heading into a dead end, but not turning back immediately, even after losing so much. The best way is to wisely recognize your mistakes and firmly and decisively end things in time. This way you can help yourself find a broader escape route. There are no so-called solutions, there are only choices. Via, a girl born in 1986, is one of the 500 richest people in China in 2021. She runs a clothing business and opened a wholesale chain that made nearly 1.5 billion in revenue daily. However, by 2019, the boom in e-commerce, especially during Taobao's Double 11 shopping festival, caused her revenue to drop from 1.5 billion to 700 million. Customers would come to try on dozens of outfits in her store, but instead of buying them, they would pull out their phones to check prices and buy similar outfits online. Her shop sales gradually declined. After careful consideration, Via decided to open an e-commerce company. Her friends were shocked and advised her to reconsider because it took her many years to build her career. However, once she decided, she spent half a month closing all 7 of her clothing stores and forming a team for e-commerce. When she saw her losses, she bravely shattered everything she had built in the past to open a new path for herself. This decision made her the queen of live stream sales in China's massive online shopping ecosystem today. What we need is to be as courageous as Via, letting go of what we have to move toward a better future. A famous writer said that wise letting go can overcome all blind stubbornness. We must recognize reality and admit our mistakes. Many people are not ready to face losses because they do not want to deny that they have failed. They are drowning in stubbornness. This is an effect of being obsessed with unfinished things, which will always linger in your mind and make you stubbornly pursue them. Recognizing this early and overcoming it is crucial. However, many people, after having the opportunity to stop in time, still cling to what they had in the past, becoming lost in countless thoughts about the past, which drains their focus on the present. Your focus on the present is your capital and asset. Accept what you have lost. By letting it go, you can soar higher and farther. When perseverance is always emphasized, it can overshadow the wisdom of knowing when to stop and blind you to your wrong direction. You may work hard, bury yourself in work, and love someone, forgetting yourself, ultimately leading to meaningless sacrifice. It is only harmful and not beneficial to your development. Be brave in adjusting your direction. Don't regret what you have given up. Stopping at the right moment will help you gain the valuable things in life. Thank you for listening to my sharing here. I will accompany you in becoming a better version of yourself every day. If you liked today's video, please don't hesitate to give it a like and share it with those who need it. This is the greatest support for me. Also, don't forget to subscribe and turn on notifications to catch my sharing videos. Thank you very much, and I look forward to seeing you in the next videos.